don't know whether to tell you this or not, but hi lovelies, welcome back to another video. I am so happy that you are returning, or if you're new here, then welcome. My name's Naomi and I am so happy to meet you. And this is Poppy. Today's video is going to be very different. We are going to be doing the too much information tag. There is a lot of questions to get through. I'm not going to go into too much detail with each question just because there's so many, but a lot of you guys have asked me to do this video, so it gives you a chance to get to know me a bit better. It's a very chilled out type of video, hence why I am not in my usual background and the dog is just roaming about in the background. I will try and calm her down as much as possible. So the first question is, what are you wearing? And I'm just wearing a grey coloured top, some black leggings and some white trainers. The next question, have you ever been in love? Yes. I am currently with my partner, Matt, and we've been together 3 years. Have you ever had a terrible breakup? Yes. I don't really want to go into too much detail, but let's just say I've kissed one too many frogs. Next question, how tall are you? I would argue that I am 5'7". However, Matt is 6'1", and when we actually measured each other, I'm actually 5'6". So I thought I was 5'7", and I'm actually 5'6", so I'm a bit disappointed in that. I thought I was taller. The next question is, how much do you weigh? A lot. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not comfortable sharing my weight online, and I'm on a weight loss journey, so stay tuned. Next question is, do you have any tattoos? And yes, I have got 9, I believe. I answered this question in another video and I think it was 9. I've lost count. Do you have any piercings? I've also answered this in another video, and when I was younger I used to have a lot of piercings. I had my lip done, my belly button done, all of that funky stuff that you go through, but at the moment I've just got my ears pierced. Next question, who is your OTP, which stands for one true pairing? I haven't got a clue what that question means, so I'm going to skip it. What is your favourite show? I really like The Big Bang Theory. I just find it really funny. I like How I Met Your Mother. I love Friends. They're my kind of daytime telly watching. What are your favourite bands? I don't really have favourite bands really. I really like listening to Ed Sheeran, Oasis. I don't know really. I think that's about it. I just like listening to the radio, whatever's on the radio, and I think, oh, I like that song. I don't really have a specific band that I really like. Next question is something you miss. I know that I go onto placement, with uni and stuff, that because I'm studying nursing, but the thing that I miss is actually my work friends that I used to work with for 5 years. Yeah, I miss going to work and being part of a team, if that makes sense, because when you're a student you feel welcomed, but you don't get involved in the break time talk and when you're having your lunch and things like that. So yeah, I miss that. What is your favourite song? I would have to say Perfect by Ed Sheeran or The One by Cordeline. They're probably my 2 favourite songs. How old are you? I am 25. What is your zodiac sign? I am a Libra. I am born in October. What quality do you look for in a partner? They have to be able to make me laugh. me and Matt don't go a day without laughing. What is your favourite quote? I don't really think I have like a favourite quote, but what I do believe in is like what goes around comes around. So if you're nice to people, then 9 times out of 10 they're going to be nice back to you. So treat people the way that you want it to be treated. Who is your favourite actor? Female, it would be Julia Roberts, and male, it would be Gerard Butler. What's your favourite colour? And that is purple. Loud music or soft music? Loud. I have to have the music blaring, like if I'm cleaning or if I'm driving or something like that. I like to have like a good old sing-song while I'm doing something. Where do you go when you're sad? I'd probably go like to my nana's or my mum's. If me and Matt have an argument or something and I just want a bit of like me time, I'll go to my nana's usually because she lives closer to me than my mum does. My nana lives about 2 minutes away and my mum lives about 10 minutes away, so if I just need like a cuddle or something, I'll just go to my nana's. So that's usually where I go if I'm having a sad moment. How long does it take you to shower? Well, we don't actually have a shower in our house. We have a bath, and once the bath has ran, I can be in and out the bath in 5 minutes. Doesn't take me long at all. Literally get in, wash my hair, do all of that funky stuff, and I'm out. I'm not one for soaking in a bath. I get too hot and bothered and I'm mafting. I'm like a fat kid in a cake shop. If you have made it this far in the video, comment down below, fat kid in a cake shop, and then I'll know that you have been watching this far along, won't I? How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? For work, it takes me about 5 or 10 minutes. Literally get up, brush my teeth, wash my face, and put some eyebrows on. That is it. That's all I wear for work. Don't wear any foundation or anything like that. But if we are going out for the day or something like that, then maybe 20 minutes just to do like my foundation, like everyday makeup. Have you ever been in a physical fight? No. It makes me feel physically sick to my stomach if I've ever witnessed a fight. Even just watching like the boxing on telly, it makes me feel physically sick. So no, I've never been in a physical fight. What are your turn-ons? Laughter, like they have to be able to make me laugh. And what girl doesn't like the neck being kissed? What are your turn-offs? Someone who is arrogant. Like there's a fine line between confident and arrogant. And being confident can be a turn on. You know, they're really focused and they know what they're wanting to do in life. But being arrogant is just a massive no-no for me. The reason you joined YouTube. When I was getting ready for a night out with me and Matt, I typed in YouTube realistic makeup routine, and there wasn't that many, and they were all amazing beauty gurus, and I thought to myself, I can't do that. So I decided to make my own YouTube channel and make it as realistic as possible, kind of like average girl type of thing. So I hope that is coming across with my channel. What are your fears or phobias? My biggest fear is being the fat girl at the gym. Like, I'm not necessarily bothered about what people think of me like day to day, but I'm bothered about people's opinion on me because I'm bigger, if that makes sense. So like, if I was to go to the gym or go for a bike ride, then I'd be conscious about people walking past and thinking, oh, there's like a big girl in the gym. Do you know what I mean? That type of thing. So that's one of my biggest fears, and I'm working on it to get through it. What was the last thing that made you cry? I actually cried about an hour ago, and I watched a video on Facebook of someone on American Idol who had what they call like a sob story, and she lost her husband, and I was bawling my eyes out. I was crying. Last time you said you loved someone, about half an hour ago when I was on the phone to Matt. We always say love you at the end of our conversation. What is the meaning behind your YouTube name or other usernames? Well, my mum named me Naomi, so that's where the first little bit comes from. And the Owens bit is my mum and dad got married, so that's my name, Naomi Owens. What was the last book that you read? I don't really read books, if I'm totally honest. I got a book for Christmas about unicorns, and I can't remember what it's called, but I started reading it, and it is like a children's book, but I'm enjoying it and I'm not doing anyone any harm. So the last book I read was about unicorns. The book you're currently reading, I wouldn't say I'm currently reading it. I read about the first 5 pages, but it was that unicorn book again, so if I finish it, I'll let yous know. What is the last show you watched? Well, I don't really know if it's a show, but I watched Shrek last night on the telly, and I liked it. I love Shrek, so I watched it. Who was the last person you talked to? Matt, when he rang me. Yeah. We like to keep in touch throughout the day. He rings me on his dinner break and stuff like that, or if he's travelling to his next job and I'm off and just at home. So yeah, spoke to Matt. The relationship between you and the person you last texted, my friend Abby, and the relationship between us is, she is amazing. She is my best friend, and we met through uni. We were both on the same course, and yeah, she's incredible, and I love her a bit. And she is on Friday's video, so make sure you check that out. The next question is, what is your favourite food? If I had to pick a favourite food, it would be a parmo, which is short for parmesan, which is like a Teesside thing, which is where I'm from. It's basically breaded chicken with bechamel sauce and melted cheese over the top, and you can get that from any takeaway shop in Middlesbrough area. So yeah, that's my favourite food. You get it with chips and salad, and garlic sauce and things like that. If I had to pick a home cooked food, it would be lasagna. I love lasagna. One place you want to visit? Me and Matt would like to eventually move to Australia, so I'd like to visit it before we move to see if we're going to make the right decision, type of thing. The last place you were? Well, I don't know whether it's classed as a place. I don't know. But the last place that I was the bathroom, because I had a wee before I started filming. Do you have a crush? Yeah, of course I do. I crush on Matt every single day. Last time you kissed someone? While I was awake, it was yesterday night, with Matt. But Matt always says that he gives me a kiss before he leaves for work on the morning. Sometimes I wake up and I'll kiss him back, and sometimes I'm just that tired I don't even remember it, and he has to remind me. So I don't know whether it was this morning and he kissed me, or whether it was last night before we went to sleep. Last time you were insulted? Me and Matt insult each other every day, and it's just our relationship. It's just a bit of fun. We don't take things to heart. We've both got a pretty good sense of humour. So yeah, I was probably insulted yesterday. Actually I was. Matt insulted me, but in a nice way, in a loving way. What is your favourite flavour of sweet? I really like them lemon, what they're called. They've got like lemon sherbets, that's what they are. I love them. So I'm going to say lemon. What instruments do you play? Absolutely jack shit. None at all. Favourite piece of jewellery? I don't really wear jewellery, if I'm totally honest. I have got like a Pandora ring that my brother bought me for a birthday one year, so I'd probably say that one. Until Matt gets his finger out of his ass and proposing, and then that would be it, wouldn't it? What was the last sport you played? Believe it or not, when I was in school, I used to play football. I know, shock. So yeah, that's probably the last time I played sports. Oh, I lie. When me and Matt were on holiday, we played water polo, and that was fun. That was really good. What is the last song you sang? Now, I can't sing for shit, but I was in the car and I had my Spotify on and I had Ed Sheeran, Perfect, and I was singing my heart out to it. So that is the last song that I sang. What is your favourite chat-up line? I love a good cheesy chat-up line. I think they're hilarious, and yeah, me and Matt quite often chat each other up just in the house, but we don't do it to chat each other up. We do it to take the piss out of each other. Have you ever used it? I think they're referring to the cheesy chat-up line. And yeah, me and Matt constantly say cheesy chat-up lines to each other. When was the last time you hung out with anyone? Yesterday. Me and Matt went for a little trip out and we went for a meal afterwards, which was lovely. So yeah, hung out with my boyfriend Matt, and a lot of people might think that that's strange that I hang out with Matt like rather than my friends, and it's not that I don't want to hang out with my friends. It's just me and Matt have become best friends because we do everything together, and we don't get bored of each other. It's just nice, it's lovely. And the last question is, who should answer these questions next? So apparently I can like nominate someone. I don't know, but I would like Melissa Jane to do this next. Let's see if she does. So yeah, I will leave all of them 50 questions in the description below, and I have asked Melissa Jane to do it next. So as promised, there will be 2 shout outs in this video. The first shout out is to Jim Bob, and they asked, what is your favourite food? Well, I've just answered it, but I'd already chosen the question of the day before I realised that that question was going to be in this video. So you still deserve a shout out, so thank you very much, Jim Bob. And the next shout out is to Ella Bartman, and she asked, do you do makeup for the art of it or to cover up imperfections? Well, it's definitely not for the art of it because I can't bleed and do it. It's definitely just for day-to-day use to make myself look a bit presentable. Thank you so much to both Jim Bob and Ella for asking me the question of the day. If you would like a chance for a shout out in the next video, all you've got to do is comment down below with the hashtag question of the day and just ask away. Ask me any question you would like to know. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have learned anything new about me, please give it a big thumbs up. And let's try and get 50 likes on this video. See you in the next one. Ta-ra!